Hey YouTube, this is Nate again. Just wanted to post an update on my snowblower. I got this about 5 months ago, and shortly after I got it, I got a new carb kit. I flushed the old gas, got new oil in it, and it ran pretty good. It was a little tough to adjust the carb though. It seemed to only want to run when the mixture screw was bottomed out. But it ran, so I put it away for a couple of weeks and then decided to come back later and fire it up just to get it to run again. And when I did, it was really hard to start, and I got it running for a few minutes and then it seized up on me. I couldn't restart it, I couldn't turn the PTO, I couldn't do anything. Even when it cooled down, I still couldn't turn it. So I put some oil in the cylinder and left it for a while, and then came back later, like a few days later, with a ratchet wrench and the appropriate socket, put it on the flywheel bolt, which is right in there. Thankfully it's easy to access, and I put like a 8-foot steel bar on the ratchet wrench, and I was able to turn the engine over. It was a bit stiff, but it worked. So then I pulled off the head and looked at the cylinder, and it looks pretty much the same as what it did before. Thankfully I had taken pictures of that. And so yeah, I decided to fire it up after that, and it ran, and it was still tough to adjust the carburetor on it. So I got to thinking, and I pulled out the old carburetor bits that came with the carb originally, and I compared them to the carb kit that I got. And it turns out that the carb kit was slightly different. The main mixture screw was slightly longer and had a more pointy end to it, and the brass piece that the main screw goes in, it had an extra tiny hole on it that was allowing more fuel to go in. So once I put those back to the original pieces after cleaning them, the engine ran perfectly on default settings. So here it is. I got the carb kit done. I got a new pull handle on it for the mitten style. I got a new fuel line with a fuel filter and a petcock. And I got a new auger belt. I got a drive belt, but it's the wrong size, even though I got the exact number from MTD, which owns Boland's, which is what this is. So I don't know what's up with that. But it runs really good right now. I think I'm pretty much ready for winter. Just got to get that other belt and a few other things like new shear bolts and some grease for those zerks in there. But today I have a question on the PTO shaft here. It seems to wobble back and forth like that. I'm not sure if that's normal or if there's a serious engine problem. I'll try to move it, but the engine's hot, so. I don't know if you can see that or not. I will set up the camera here on the tripod and start up the engine. So yeah, there's the snowblower. Got a few more things to do with it, but it runs good. I'm gonna get some tire chains for it, and like I said, I gotta get shear pins, and I'll probably clean out the gearbox and put some new gear lube in it, and I gotta get a grease gun for those Zerks, but yeah, it's mostly together, mostly running. I think I have about $150 into it, which isn't bad. They go for a lot more, the newer ones anyway.